Alright, so hi everyone, welcome to HL2432 English for Professional Communication. So this week the focus is on to prepare you for your mock job interview. Okay, so you can do this task for today. Okay, there are 4 questions that you need to answer. For the first one is tell me a little bit about yourself. Number 2, what are some of your strengths? Number 3, tell me about your weaknesses. And number 4, why should I hire you? So you can refer to the script as the guideline, you can also use it for your submission of the video for today's task. Alright, so let's talk about the first questions. That is the compulsory questions of every interview that you will be attending. Alright, tell me a little bit about yourself. So you can use a simple and effective formula to structure your response. You can talk about your present, your past, and your future as well. For example, if you want to talk about your present, you can talk a little bit about what your current role is, and then the scope of it, and perhaps a big recent accomplishment. And then if you want to talk about the past, you can tell the interviewer how you got there and mention previous experience that is relevant to the job and company that you are applying for. And then if you want to talk about your future, you can try to get into what you want to do next and why you are interested in the field. Okay, and this is not the only way to build your response. Of course, you can tweak as if you see, and you can see if it's fixed. If there's a particularly important story that can bring you into the field, for example, you might want to start with the past story and then get into what you're doing in the present. Whatever order you pick, make sure you ultimately tie to the job that you are applying for. And you can say something like, a good place to end it is to give a transition of this is why I'm here. Okay, you want to be absolutely certain your interviewer is left with the impression that it makes sense that you are there for the interview. Okay, and you have to remember everything that you have prepared for your answer must be tailored to the role of you applying for and the company as well. So when an interviewer asks that, they really mean that when they ask you to tell them about yourself, you need to relate it to the position that you're applying for. Okay, and take advantage of the opportunity. In order to do that, you will have to spend some time combing through the job description, research about the company, and figure out how can you tell your story and relate it to the company and make it crystal clear that you are interested in the job, you want that job, and you are the one that they should hire. Right? And please remember to keep it professional, keeping with the notion that these questions carries an invisible addendum. Okay, in other words, this is not the time to talk about your family, your hobbies, unless you know something very specific about the company that would lead you to believe otherwise. Okay, you can inject some passion into your answer if you feel comfortable. Okay, to keep your answer professional, however, shouldn't stop you from shedding light on why you are passionate about your work or about the company. And remember to be real. Okay, do not waste your time to repeat every single thing in the resume. Remember, people can read your resume. They don't want you to simply just repeat everything you stated in the resume. They want something that is not there, right? Practice but don't memorize. Remember, practice but don't memorize. You don't want to wait until you get this question in a live interview to try out your answer for the first time. So think through what you want to convey about yourself ahead of each interview and practice saying it out loud. Okay, So if you can you can go beyond practicing solo in front of the mirrors, or you can have your friends to check on you. Okay, so practice visually makes your answer stronger and help you become more confident in giving your answer. There's a fine balance between practicing and memorizing, so it needs to come off as very authentic. You don't want to be you don't want people to look at you as a robot, try to memorizing and try to just spill everything out. You want to be authentic, you want to be original. Okay, that is why it is very important for you to practice, not memorize but practice, right? And keep it positive, and remember, this is often your first impression and it matters a lot. Okay,